Well, if this ain't the plot twist of all plot twists, I did not know that we might have had a slight little love triangle going on. Did we? Almost? Is that what this could have been? Could it still be? Or is Martell up to his old tricks and cheating like the streets are saying? Let's get into the tea, y'all. I ain't gonna even hold y'all because we gotta talk about this new preview that just came out for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15, episode 1, baby. 1. We are up in the thick of it. Oh, yes. Our friends over at the Good TV Deets released a little teaser. Okay, it's really a short clip. You know what I'm saying? But in this sneak peek, Kandi, Kenya, and Monyetta are discussing, as the headline reads, Martell allegedly cheating on Sheree, and Kenya says that he tried to talk to her. Now let's break it on down. Okay, let's break it on down because that's what we do over here. So the headlines read, as you guys can see from All About the Tea, from Screen Rant as well, Martell already cheating on Sheree Whitfield with younger woman. Graphic details. Another one says why Martell is accused of cheating on Sheree. Another one says Martell Holt cheating on Sheree with secret baby mama Ariane. And it just goes on and on. Now, again, let me put up this badge right here. All commentary is of the alleged nature. Okay. So in this clip, what you guys will also see is that Kenya then reveals that the whole thing is kind of awkward, because he lightweight, low key tried to talk to her too. Let's discuss. Because I want to know what it is, what it ain't, what it is, what it ain't. Shout out, you know that song. Okay. I want to know what's up with this. This is interesting to me because if we are to believe Miss Kenya Moore, was this before he got with Sheree? I mean, was he trying to like audition for like who he could get first? You know what I'm saying? To get himself onto the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because you know Kenya Moore is single and ready to mingle, although she is still in the clutches of this wild divorce that just won't quit. Okay. And so what happened? She turned him down because she likely recognized that you got a little too much baggage going on over here. Listen, we all got baggage. Let me not, I ain't trying to say it like everybody comes into these situations, scot-free. Everybody, effing, we all got pain. Okay. However, we know so much about his because it's so public. Whether or not he's arguing with Ariane on the social media or she arguing about him, or whether him and Melody are getting into it on the social media or whatnot. And then we see the show and we see what's going on the show that was just filmed what 4 months ago. They was just really starting to film Huntsville probably around the end of December. You know what I'm saying? And that's around the same time that him and Sheree is supposed to be together or whatever they doing, right? I mean, she got to have some pretty loose reins on that thing right there. Because if I'm watching Huntsville and I'm watching the way he be talking and looking at, Melody, and I'm seeing the fact that Sheree are running around, promoting Atlanta after my eyes then seeing what's been going on the Huntsville, I would be looking at this man kind of crazy. So I'm sure Kenya Moore was like, no, okay. But I need some details about that. And hopefully we will be able to get that when we watch this first episode. But baby, the tea has been spilled. We already got some good information right here. So is that what leads to the argumentation between Martell and Kenya Moore during their confrontation at the party for Sanya Rossi, husband Rossi? I mean, is that what's going on? Is that why? Is that what's at the root of all this? The traction. Okay. I love it. I love it. The plot thickens. I mean, I couldn't have wrote this. This is better than anything I could have wrote. I mean, low-key plug for my book. If you ain't got it, go get it from Amazon. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do over here. Got to promote your stuff. You got a business, you better promote it in the comments, okay? But go on over there and get it at Amazon and the Audible and leave me a review. Now, with that being said, the tea is hot, baby. The tea is hot. I mean, I don't know. Look at them. Just look at them. All of them just looking good. You know what I'm saying? All of them just looking good. A little love triangle going on here. Okay. I feel like I'm about to watch Days of Our Lives. Okay. Falcon Crest. Something like that. Kenya Moore, give us the tea. We want more. Literally, give it to us. Now, we got to, of course, talk about Sheree and Marlo sitting in a tree talking about Kandi. Okay, talking about that good candy. And oh, yes, they is down to the interviews, okay, doing interviews together, okay. Looking like the new, maybe they the new Frick and Frack. Frick and Frack. Frick and Frack. Okay, so let's get into it. So they basically letting us know, and I got this via our friends over at the Kandi Birds fan page, but you guys can watch this also on Housewives Nightcap on YouTube. And basically the headline reads that they're basically coming for Kandi, okay? And so they are letting us know, they are putting Kandi on notice, all right, that she will not be getting away this season with people not coming for her because she is the longest running cast member on the show. Because she's been on the most seasons, although Sheree is the OG, Kandi has been on more seasons than Sheree, okay? So they say she is not going to be above people coming after her and exposing the things that are, not so nice about what's going on in her life, the way everybody else is supposedly, able to have their lives put on display for everybody to judge and consume. So it's not just going to be, oh, I started a new restaurant. Oh, I got a new play on Broadway. Oh, I got a new movie. Oh, I got a new commercial with KFC. Oh, I got a new Escape and SWV show. Oh, I'm on tour. Oh, I'm doing this skit over here. Oh, I got another acting role. Oh, my kids got some acting roles. Oh, I'm doing a doggone thing. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. Okay. It's not gonna be all that. That's what they say. You're not gonna just be able to say what you want to say and then think we're not gonna say nothing back. Okay. Now, Marlo also lets us know that the girls are picking on her. Oh, yes. She says that there are alliances against her. And I'm like, who is left? Who else would be coming for you? I mean, she talks about, she also shades Kenya Moore and says that Kenya Moore, okay, needs her for a storyline. Oh, yes, indeed. Now, quiet as it's kept, I got to go ahead and say it. I don't mind. Listen, kind of don't mind Marlo and Sheree, activating Kandi, because I feel like when she's activated, it gets good. But they also talk about her being activated and maybe being a little too activated because they talk about how violent she is. Okay, now this is what they say. They say, yeah, she's in the trailer because the girl, in the Housewives Nightcap brings up, Kandi talking about she wanted to choke Marlo. The only reason, because you remember the thing what she said in the trailer about how the only reason she's crying is because she can't choke up on Marlo, okay? And so they talk about how violent she is and how she doing all this talking and huffing and puffing, and she's talking about all these things that she ain't really gonna do, okay? She ain't really gonna do. But I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know, because I mean, didn't Kandi and the Escape Girls all fight back in the day? You know what I'm saying? Granted, Marlo does say they too old to be fighting and stuff like that, and too classy and all that stuff like right now. But that's not the first time that Kandi talked about headbutting somebody or not headbutting somebody. And they talked about that too, headbutting and choking and stuff like that. Sometimes you be frustrated. Now, do I think Kandi really gonna do all that? No, I don't know. Unless you Mallory back in season 6, when after Mallory them pushed up on Todd or and Kandi both. I think she pushed. Who she pushed? Did she push Kandi or did she push Todd? I think she pushed Todd. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Kandi is. I mean, she might pop up there. Hop up and. You just don't know. You don't know what people gonna do. So. you might want to leave people alone. Anyway, I say all that to say, Sheree and Marlo are back in action, baby. Back in action. I, for one, cannot wait to see all this unfold. I just am beside myself with excitement to see how this situation plays out, because not only do Marlo and Sheree talk about, Kandi and Kenya, although I feel like, Sheree really didn't do as much talking about Kenya because I feel like, they more friends than anything else. But in terms of Marlo and Sheree and they dating, we're gonna see that play out on the screen. Sheree does say we're gonna see things play out with her and Martell. I'm trying to feel like I want to see how she gonna reconcile what we seeing on Love and Marriage Huntsville with what she getting on this show. Then Marlo lets us know that she herself is I guess goes on a blind date with somebody that's good looking. I don't know. That situation was giving me real Jennifer and Jelani, so I have to see how it plays out. Obviously, we want Marlo to be happy. Quite honestly, I feel like Marlo is like Giselle. Marlo is down to the Atlanta, getting it on with whoever she gets it on with, and then when she got to go do the show, she go do the show. Okay, and so I feel like she might be the type of person to keep that thing on the low. All right, but anyway, we're gonna see how things play out when we watch the show. Make sure you guys stay tuned into the channel. Lots of great things coming. Y'all know I'm already working on my wardrobe for that Young, Famous, and African recap. So it's about to be on and popping, baby. So make sure to keep it locked onto the channel, and I will catch you all in the next video. So I'm Richie Skye, the author and publisher of The Wickedest Wives, Desiree's Desire, which is book 1 in a series. This book is about redemption. It's the story of a disgraced journalist who has lost everything. And now she has to rebuild her life brick by brick. And what better way to do that than to join a reality TV show? Why not? Now, not only are we talking reality TV, so there's gonna be scandal, there's gonna be a little bit of deception, backstabbing, a little romance, and why not throw in a sprinkle of murder to really round out the excitement? So I really want you guys to dive headfirst into these books. Desiree's Desire is just the first of many to come. So I'm super excited for you guys to read this, and I want to know exactly what you think. So be sure to follow, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.